Let's go.
My kitty hat. We'll come up with a name for this character. Anyway.
Alright, so what were we doing?
So we just
You made me fall off here. I should do it again just to show the people what you made me do last night off camera.
I think I'll wait for the fog to clear before I try exploring town again.
Yeah, that was funny though. So yeah, we just made it to Rubacava. So in terms of the story, this is where we needed to go to meet up with Meche. This is a port town. So it's like right by the sea that people would need to cross in order to go to like underworld.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, if you want to ever see like different dialogue, you can always put the click the eye icon, and Manny will just like have observations. Does that guy look familiar, by the way? You can.
Hey, that's the guy from the beginning, where he was like.
What did the eye?
I guess there's other better things.
This guy looks familiar.
But then when you talk to him,
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now. Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
he shits on your height.
What are you doing here? Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her. I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar. Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone. So I watch the comings and goings around here very
That's
carefully.
cool. It's like the very first dude that you thought would just be like a random dude. You know. he
You must love her very much, also. Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
Yeah.
Practical.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you? Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
Oh, poor guy.
What?
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like? Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something? She must have been beautiful with skin. Weren't we all?
Alright, give me that walking stick.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick. I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
Yo, he's actually pretty badass. He beat the beavers to death with a stick.
Wow.
So, know a good place to stay in town? What's your price range? Somewhere around the high end of nothing. Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job. Can you get me a job here? Have any skills? Sales. Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open. Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife. She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
So you don't have anything else to talk to about him, which is fine.
Her beloved Celso.
But beloved Celso. What do you think she loves more, Celso or his money?
Money.
Money.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
I feel as if you'd like this new guy. Isn't it cool? Like they just made friends.
Yeah.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That is oddly specific.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Well,
Hey,
yeah.
Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted?
What did that mean?
Did you hear that, Manny?
Pitted.
You folks gonna
I
stay
think it
in
means, like,
Rubacava
rusted
for
or
a spell?
something.
I can see that. Oh, yeah, so he's your new friend.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
Savage.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks. but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Okay. Jeez.
Well, okay, what's it called? I remember that he knows people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who do you think he might know?
The guy's girlfriend.
Uh-huh. And what did you get from him?
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time.
Okay.
He's no good with names, but what if you showed a picture?
Ah, picture. Look at that.
Look at that. I like how they took a picture.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
You called it, right?
Money.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full.
She took his
I cracked
money!
the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a
took his
conversation
money.
here.
Hey,
It's paid for another guy. That's messed up.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself.
good.
I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Like, he's such a salty sailor, he, has a thing for boats. What?
I gotta break it to my boy.
Mm-hmm. You have proof, too. Oh, you go into your inventory. I'm actually curious, like, if you go into your inventory first. And do examine item. What does he say?
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk.
The bunk with a honk. Oh my god. And then and then you just showed him. A bunk with a honk.
Damn. Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
There's no easy way to break the news to him.
It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
He had to say that. So it's like an automat. And like a cactus.
Wow, a year? He spent a year undercover?
Wow.
Like, isn't his boss looking for him? Oh, because they were trying to sprout him. Wait, why is my man in sharp?
Because he's sharp like that.
He's running the joint now?
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
What is this Scarface?
Oh,
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubalcaba.
Yeah, I saw. Who that mysterious person?
What do you think it is?
Am I tight?
Yeah, do you want to, like, take... Or, never mind.
What?
I was going to say if you wanted to just, like, get your bearings, but it's okay. You just slide down.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Look at Gladys.
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You think she'll come in tonight?
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
Gladys is your boy. You gotta love him. We all
What's
need
that you're
Gladys.
Oh,
You
this
do.
is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Babe, you gotta... I'm finding myself eating this.
I'm not ready for meats.
Sing a
Well,
little bit of
you
that
got
song, why don't you?
pepperoni.
Well, I only have this
we can
part.
save the meats.
We'll have meat for dinner.
Bone wagon.
I like it.
I'm gonna miss this place.
You know,
too.
when we leave, I'm actually gonna
You,
miss this
you,
place.
you
Ah,
have been
Manny, why
acquainted
can't we
for
just
it.
stay
It's my
here?
joint.
We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day.
Yeah.
Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Good luck.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Damn, a year.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Oh, if you examine him, he says something.
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
Okay.
He does know how to play.
Give me a drink. Damn, no drinks.
Well, there is a drink. Pay attention.
Amarillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Shall you?
You should put it away. So yeah, it's a restaurant with roulette table.
Nice.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Examine him.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter.
You'll find out a little bit more about him. But let's
Le
just
numéro
say
gagnant, le 31
this game aged
noir.
Chow
extremely
Chilla
well.
Charlie in his regular booth.
Enclairé pass. 31, black.
And he's French.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
Doesn't he sound familiar?
They all sound familiar.
Which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she
Yeah, I thought you changed the music.
beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, hey, Charlie?
Ah!
Oh, man.
He don't play around. He a boss.
Manny's a boss.
Mm-hmm.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
Oh.
So no passports.
No, No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
Pale horse, that's like an apocalypse reference.
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
So foreshadowing.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system
I saw
for
a whole
beating them.
documentary about beating slot machines.
Slot machines? Okay. Really? How?
They used
I think
to use
slot
a
machines
special,
attract an undesirable element.
like jack to put on it.
Well, we're all undesirable,
And then-
Manny.
Yeah,
put
but
the
your
slot
credit's no
down
good to
and,
boot.
like, automatically win.
Huh.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit,
Oh my
Manny.
God.
You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables.
Ah! That's actually foreshadowing.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a
Bullshit.
club to run, so
Manny's,
Oh yes, please, Manny.
Manny's suit is way better.
Get on with your glamorous life.
You get an achievement talking to Chowchilla Charlie. Anyway, you don't have to do anything else here for now. Rubikava is gonna be complicated. There's a lot of stuff to unpack here. A lot of story here too. But you do have to go upstairs. You have to find out who that woman was. You don't have to talk to Lupe. Unless you want to.
Manny!
evening, Lupe.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go
Honestly,
home are the
sounds like
same
Trust
people who just
McNeil.
love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to
Oh,
lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
right? Doesn't she sound like Dot from the Animaniacs?
Everything okay back in the
Yes.
land of fur
She's
and
not,
fedoras?
but
Everything's in order.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Great.
I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay.
Oh my God,
I found
the
all these
music changes.
plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe,
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
no, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
show.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
You get an achievement talking to her too. Okay, all the people, by the way, that you will talk to, they're gonna be important for something. So, you know, they're not necessarily, if you have options to speak to them, it's like game design 101. Like, a game isn't going to waste your time like that, you know?
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
That freaked me out when I was a kid. That is an ugly ass bird. I don't even know what kind of bird it's supposed to be.
And it spoke. How did you know about Meche? What's that?
Who do you think that was?
That Dino?
Domino?
Domino?
Yes, it was.
God, I hate that guy. Oh no, we're leaving my cafe? What?
You will have answers, just not yet.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old limbo
Lord
here.
of the show.
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Alright, you gotta talk to Velasco. But you have to figure out what you need to do.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny. Because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Ships in bottles.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Would you ever try doing that?
No.
It seems like a lot of work. It seems really hard. Like, how would you do that? Would you get, like, needles or something?
All
No,
right,
it's
so I'm ready to sail.
collapsible. You have to,
what?
like,
On the limbo, man. Let's
stand it up
go.
while it's in the bottle.
Manny,
So,
the
like,
Limbo's
shoved
not
it
a
in the
passenger
bottle.
ship. She's small cargo, son.
You have
Okay,
every
salami
hand
on
on
it.
board
But do pay
works.
attention to what he says. Because it is important.
I'll work.
How
What are
do
your
the rest of the story.
skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oops. Accidentally clicked. What the hell?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Aranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
They eat! They're dead!
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Just like, yeah, you're out in the sea, but he's gonna have to pay.
Where do you
That's the
think
worst.
Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
Alright, so let me get this straight.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez.
3 things that you gotta do.
I guess so.
But then the tools.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
I'd better go finish packing.
You do that,
You wanna
son.
hear something really cool? Examine the moon. See the moon has a face on it? see him?
It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's just like, it shows that they're buddies. So you got 3 things you need to do, right? Remember the 3 things?
Naranja can't make
It's locked.
it.
I know, I locked
to
it.
get a union card, and I have to get Gladys tools.
Mm-hmm. So with the union card, remember you spoke to somebody?
I don't remember the last 2 seconds.
My love.
You know me.
Okay. Charlie can counterfeit stuff.
Oh, my man, Charlie?
Yeah,
There
the
you go.
Stevie dude in your club.
Let me go to Charlie.
Not picking that up.
Okay, that you're done here. You can't. You're not gonna need to be. You're not gonna visit him for a while. Okay.
This is big.
Yeah, it's a big city, but it's really pretty, and the music is awesome.
Oh, Blue Casket, that's not my club.
It's not your club, but you can take that elevator to the left of it. You are gonna have to go there eventually. Just not yet.
Oh.
Oh, see these guys over there? Who do they look like?
Bees.
Yes.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Oh my god.
If the union is crooked,
No,
why don't you register a complaint?
This is sad.
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
Okay, I'll save it for later.
Since you're not using your tools,
Come
think
on.
I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get
Oh,
mine?
oh, he told you.
You guys know a seaman, Naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
That's oh, that's racist.
Yeah.
Oh my
Very
god,
racist.
that is racist.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops,
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my
Yo,
drift.
everything's connected.
why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put
That's
us
so
on barrel dues.
sad. Like that shit is just. Oh, you bees are being exploited.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on the chin.
I'm not gonna complain about them.
No, you can't. You can't just be like they're a bunch of complainers because they have every right to complain.
I can't tolerate all this injustice. I'm leaving.
Unorganized
Things just
drones
aren't the way
living-
they
they're
should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work.
Literal
But we
worker
can't
bees.
affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out of work bee.
That's so freaking sad.
It is.
Cause you know what that dude represents, right? Okay. you do have to go back to your club because there is a way. You see Terry the bee. You can help him right now, actually, kind of. You want to help Terry?
Yeah.
Go back. Was
that my club over there?
The elevator takes you back to the club.
Oh, well, I thought I saw a sign.
You have to go back to the club anyway, so... Yeah, if you did not have me, I don't know what you would have done. You would have no way of figuring this out, because everything that you have to do here is really complicated. And go upstairs. The Calavera Cafe song. Good thing that, again, they're dead, so that he doesn't get tired. You have to go back upstairs because you missed something. This is... No, not out there. This is your room. Like, go. There you go. Oh, no, that's the... Never mind. Well, actually, yeah, you can play around with that.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Leader, Noir Perrimanque, number 2. 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
This must be my lucky day.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites
So
vos jeux, s'il vous
remember,
plaît.
what's it
Ladies
called?
and gentlemen, please
guys
place your
there?
bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux
you
sont
can
faits.
literally
Ladies
rig
and
it.
gentlemen, betting
can
is
rig it.
closed. No more bets, please.
Alright, so then just wait. So you see, what's it called? You see the light?
Mm-hmm.
So you could basically just keep track of where the numbers fall. I don't know if this is
Le
like a
numéro
control thing.
gagnant, le 32. Rouge, Peripass, 32. Red, House pays all winners. Le banque paye.
Just have to wait a little bit.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Thingy. You wanna rig it? See, it rolls and then it's gonna stop. At 30.
Le numéro gagnant, le 33. Noir, entre passe. 33. Black.
Look at you rigging the system.
Oh, yeah.
No, you have to go back, because you'd have to do this anyway. You might as well. Okay, unclick it. Click it.
Look out below.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9. Rouge, Imperimanque. 9. Red.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pick the winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him.
Like he had to leave anyway.
Mesdames et
so
messieurs, faites
you
vos
just
jeux,
took
s'il
them
vous
off.
plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your
Okay, there's
bets.
enough.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus.
You see the desk? Oh, you can even like examine the bed too. Like that's the bed. Like you live here.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
You know
Agent
this is
Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubalcaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck,
Little Manny.
my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
You do want to read it though. What's it called? He has really interesting things to say. There's a lot of stuff there. So if you hit examine,
Calavera, it is indeed a great day
Calavera.
for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success.
I like hearing him too. Like I think he's a really good
Manuel,
voice too.
I am sorry to hear that you have not heard from your Meche. You must be patient. Let your heart remain open. If it is meant to be, you will someday be reunited.
Ha! He still thinks I'm in love with her.
Manuel, we have found the head of the serpent. Using the computer access you provided us, we picked up a thread that led us to the man who corrupted the Department of Death. His name is Hector Le Mans. Once a small-time racketeer, he has grown fat and powerful by robbing the newly dead. Watch out for the name Hector Le Mans, Manuel. And be careful. Dear friend, our movement now has true momentum, and our numbers are rapidly growing. Much of this is due to our communications and intelligence systems, both of which we owe to you. In light of your contributions, I would like to announce your promotion to Special Agent status. I, Salvador Limones of the Lost Souls Alliance, salute you, Manuel Calavera. You are a great ally in this noble revolution.
There's a couple more.
Great
It is
news.
important
We've discovered a new secret talent of our tiny messengers. We don't know how they do it, but these mysterious birds can actually find their targets just by looking at a photograph of the addressee. To celebrate, Eva has made them all little berets. I'll send you some pictures.
Smart bird.
Manuel, I am troubled by reports of you buying the automat and converting it into a nightclub. It's fine for you to be comfortable in Rubacaba for your long stay, but I pray you haven't lost sight of the larger goals. It is not this world, but the next in which our true glory lies.
They pray they're dead.
What was his past life that he's so successful?
I just got this one today.
Beware, Manuel, for you are in grave danger. Somehow rumor has spread on the streets of El Marro of your presence in Rubacaba. If this information reaches Hector Lamans, he surely will send his evil operatives after you. You must give up your search for Mercedes for the time being. And please, be out of Rubacaba on the next ship.
I think he's exaggerating the danger a little, but I do feel pretty stupid for putting my name on the big sign.
So, yeah, what's it called? That's another indication for you to just, like, yo, get out. You can't, like, you stay here enough.
To sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers.
That is nightmare fuel. Fuck those spiders and fuck those demonic fiery beavers. Okay, you are done here for now. Now you get to go into the blue casket. You follow everything so far, by the way?
A little bit.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in. So you go downstairs. I mean, what's it called? He's still, the central conflict is still there. He's still trying to find Meche. He found her, but then, you know, she just left without him. And it's interpreted that, you know, she's salty, which, you know...
Maybe Mecha was like his lover in like his past life or something.
I don't think they ever reference what happened in the past life.
Oh, this is mad.
Hipster?
Yeah.
This is like the original hipster. You see these dudes over here?
Yeah. Them?
No, the other one.
Them?
Yeah, you want to talk to them.
But don't you see? When the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crime.
This reminds me
Hola,
of the
trust
60s.
funders.
Trust
Hey,
funders!
look
Oh, shit.
who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
You see that book on the table?
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Bogan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cumberbund.
Oh. So, you heard what they said about the book?
Mm-hmm.
So you are gonna need that book, right? What does the book say? Examine it.
Labor organization and revolt made easy.
Who do you think could use that book?
The worker bees?
Now, you know, these guys, they don't think that you get it, even though, you know, you read all those letters. You do get it.
Buenas noches, comrades.
Hey, Manny, no offense, but we don't have time for establishment
So,
types like
you have to
yourself.
convince
What makes you
them.
guys think I'm so establishment?
You smell like bacon and oppression, man.
¿Qué?
So, okay, you know what you gotta do? He told you to read all those letters?
Mm-hmm.
You have to show them proof. All the stuff that Salvador was saying?
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of my friend, Salvador Limones?
Salvador Limones is a fairy tale, a spook story the man tells the masses as he puts them to sleep.
Idiot! Salvador Limones is a very real and a very great man.
He also writes a mean letter.
What is this? I, Salvador Limones, salute you, Manuel Calavera.
A great ally in this noble revolution.
You really know Salvador Limones? What's he like?
Why didn't you tell us you were a freedom fighter, Manuel?
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene in Dangerville.
Wow. Switch it up.
Heavy.
Hey, I've got a split, so,
Viva la revolucion.
Oh, man.
You gave them hypothetical goosebumps. Now you can get the book.
I get that book though?
Yes.
would you cats mind if I dug on this book for a while?
Knock yourself out, brother.
Yes.
Now, before you leave, go upstairs. Go upstairs.
This way?
Yes.
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for
I
him.
love her
Still
hat.
hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Yo, he a player.
He's a player.
Here they come.
I feel as if he's been involved with every single female skeleton.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
You want to get to know her a little bit?
What are you doing
She
with a
is gonna
snake
be
like
important.
Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
That's a little thing.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Why is she never mind.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby.
Johnny Law.
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
You would say that.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty
It's like
short.
everybody knows
Here it goes.
everything. How do you like this person so far?
She's kind of a jerk.
It's like she reminds you just like all those like uptight hipsters.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Anyway, you had to do that anyway because then you establish Nick. So you want to go in there.
Yeah.
It's like the kitchen.
No, I don't need to go to the kitchen.
You will eventually. But not yet. And I don't want to confuse you with everything. You're gonna get overwhelmed. So go back to, like, now that you have the book.
We gotta go to the worker bees.
Yes, that's the... No, the other way.
Oh, it's a shortcut?
Yeah, it's the left.
Oh, it's a shortcut.
Now you have to give him the book. Labor organization and revolt made easy.
I think these are the words you're looking for.
The workers shall control the means of production. The workers shall control the means of production. Yes, that's it! That's what I've been trying to say!
Who will stop the fat cats of industry from building these ships with the pollen of the exploited working class? I say we fight back!
Manny orchestrated a labor revolt.
Maybe a bee agitator?
I say lay down your tools right now and show the man just
More for his
who
selfish
makes
reasons,
the
but
honey
you know.
around here.
But that's why Vogan needed to get out.
That does it.
Because if he wasn't, then this cutscene would trigger. I don't think.
You know, I always thought bees came in two colors, yellow and black. But you look all red to me, my friend.
I thought it was because I got that reference when I was a
Hey,
kid.
what are you doing? We've got the right to assemble peacefully.
Red 'cause he's
Good.
angry.
You're going to need a lot of assembly after we take you apart, comrade.
Comrade!
Daddy! Get me a lawyer! Get me a lawyer!
Logan, that's gonna make it tough to spring the kid and get him back out here. Good thing I know a lawyer who owes me a favor.
Oh yeah, Maximino.
The guy's name is Nick, the one that was making out with Olivia.
That's the lawyer, right?
Lola took a picture. He's the lawyer.
Oh, we gotta find him.
I don't know if he's gonna be there yet. So, it's a really complicated part, which, what's it called? Let's just say, okay, but before we get to that part, there's another thread. Wait a minute. Yeah, go that way. Go that way down. So he's at, remember like the kiddie track that was being mentioned a couple of times?
I think so.
No, you don't have to go that way. Open that bridge. Because I don't think it's opening. There's a couple of things that have to happen, of course. But it's so complicated. Go up those stairs.
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
Crap. Yo, what does that make you? Agoraphobic if you don't like crowds?
Agoraphobic? That's big wide open spaces.
Oh, okay. So go up the stairs.
Hey!
We're about ready to start.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Cat what is wapop? Pick up the letter. Smitten
Oh, just like, you know, how in
Prince
our world we have horse races.
Yes, let's race on cats.
We race on cats.
Let's go.
This is not something you're really doing yet.
Damn it.
You're kind of gonna rig things a little bit.
Having a little trouble.
It's gonna be kind of confusing, and I don't know the best way to explain it, so I'd
Making up
rather
for lost time.
put a part, but it is gonna be important. Does that make sense?
And it looks like Bank Teller's dream.
Bank Teller's dream. And I think that if you wait long enough, you'll see the cats coming around that thingy. Pick of the litter, see what they did there?
Someone's gaining on the outside. It's pick up the letter. Smitten kitten. Losing ground.
You're just gonna wait for the cats to come around. You wanna
Cat
see the
what
kitties?
is
I wanna see who's
Catching
winning.
up.
He was gonna wait for the rain.
Bank teller's dream. In first place.
Yep.
What, you thought that bank teller's dream was gonna win?
In second
It
place.
said Bank Teller's Dream in first place.
Bank teller's dream. Coming around the map.
Oh.
What the?
Windward
So you
Windy.
see
Bringing
that,
up the
like,
rear.
red thingy?
Windward Windy. Oh no, she's gone down.
Oh, sorry, monsieur, but this is the elevator to the High Rollers Lounge.
That's where I'm going.
It is members only.
You must be new.
And you must have a VIP pass to come upstairs. Adieu.
You have to go back to the club.
Bank teller's dream. A loose boat. Could go either way. A loose boat.
Aloof poof. So basically, like, everyone, it kind of, like, explains, like, why there's not a whole bunch of, like, dead people in the land of the dead, because there's always, like, something going on. So it's, like, the Day of the Dead, like, okay, they're back home visiting their families, or if they're just feeling, you know, naughty or whatever, they're betting on cat races. No, go to your club, not the Blue Casket. You have to talk to Charlie. Remember, Charlie counterfeit stuff, and your B friend said that he had Charlie make the union card.
Got it.
Oh yeah, you didn't remember that, did you?
I'm genetically bad with memorizing things.
There's so much now, oh baby, yeah. Aww. Yeah, you would not have liked this game at all.
Not at all.
Aww.
It's fun playing it with you.
But it's sad because, like, look at how, like, there's so much. This is a labor of love.
I know.
I want a Gladys.
Me too.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your
Logan's
bets.
not there anymore.
Manny?
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting? Or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can
President.
make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large
Jesus.
wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a
Like,
safe
he's just like
somewhere
this
in the
lich.
wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
I like the way he does business. You do this, it'll be on the table, bro.
Very straightforward, even though he's a ledge.
I know, but
It's
like
yeah, they stole his money, even
Le
though he made a bad
numéro
bet. So, like, clearly this guy, again, is a lech, but he's the only counterfeiter that you know right now, and you kind of need something
I
fast.
Manny!
Time is not on your side.
I have a note for you from Lola.
Lola.
Yes. Now, where is it? Where? Oh, here. No, wait. Dang. I have a whole new system for messages. Just let me... Here. No, wait. Be quiet. Here it is. Wait a second. It's empty. There was something inside. It felt like a key.
A key?
Yes! But did somebody come back here and snake the key while I was sorting the coats? Who would do that? They messed up my whole system!
Yeah, this is gonna get complicated.
this is really complicated. I don't know how you never felt overwhelmed as a kid doing this, because I would have already given up. Key, union, cards.
I feel like maybe like it completely went over my head, and then realize the gravity of it. And again, like with the literal worker bees and the union and what they're going through. My heart. But as a kid, I was just like, I don't know, just like, okay, you're part of the game now. So there were things that looped around. Those stairs would have also taken you to the kitty trap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you want to go that way instead?
Nah, I'll go the regular way, but let me save.
Oh yeah.
It's been
Lots
like
of progress
hour,
was
yeah.
made. Well, kind of. Technically, what's it called? You're still 0 for 3 in terms of the 3 things you need to do in order to board the ship. That's the main goal, but there's also like...
What's that, disc 3?
Little mini goals.
When you board the ship, that's disc 3?
When you board the ship, that's like on to the next act of the game.
How many discs was in this game?
Well, 2, but they alternated between A and B. So technically there's 4 acts. So up to the High Rollers Lounge you go.
You must have
I'm
forgot.
sorry, monsieur, but... Here's my pass, Jean-Claude. Now shut those doors and drive. Oui, monsieur. But actually, my name is Raoul.
Jean-Claude, mother sucker. Now, where's that safe?
Well, he said it was in the wine cellar.
He big. He a
Yeah,
big man.
He's another demon. So that's where you have to go.
I could deal with demons.
Well, he's not like a demon, but you know.
Looks like the pantry. Not picking that up.
You want to go into the pantry? I don't think... Wait. Check inside the pantry. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything in there.
Looks like the pantry.
Yeah, there's an arrow. Was there anything in there at all?
Looks like cans of some sort of canned meat. Oh, I really hope this isn't where the old race cats end up.
Looks like you could pick one up.
I don't need any cat meat.
Oh, never.
I don't need any
Cat meat? Okay, never mind. You don't. I thought there was something clickable. So that establishes that only the other guy, the demon guy, can use the wine cellar. Okay. Oh, the turkey baster.
Oh, the baster. I see it.
We see it.
Looks like more of that cat meat or whatever that is.
That is sick. Because it's established that the non-human entities here are living.
Looks like a turkey baster.
You will need it, believe it or not. I'm just not gonna put that on you yet because then it's just gonna get more complicated and then you're gonna get confused.
Busy as ever, I see.
So go to the right. Look at who?
Who that? Maximo, the lawyer.
The lawyer.
Oh, the lawyer owes me something.
The lawyer owes you something.
Yeah, let's go talk to him. Let's give him a little chatty chat.
Nick Virago. What are you doing working in the High Roller Lounge? I would think Maximino's private lawyer would have his own office.
I do, but they don't serve drinks there.
Got a little lipstick on you, lover boy.
I already got rid of that, and I can do the same to you, Calavera.
Remember when Lola said it was a key?
So if I were you, I'd keep my jaw shut.
How do you like this character so far?
Everything all legal with the kitties.
What does he say to that? I don't even know.
Who do you like in the fourth race?
Well, there's a white-footed tabby in gate 2 that's looking strong, but has a slight eye infection.
But you think he's gonna pull out of it and win anyway, right?
No, that puss-eyed puss is going to lose, but nobody knows, and I'm going to make a mint.
Nick, I need a lawyer.
You'll get yourself in some kind of trouble, Calavera.
No, what's it called? No, like, I wanted to see what else he was saying before. If you could just, like, exit out of this for now. Because I think if you go down these other routes, I don't know, it feels like you might not be able to talk to them. Oh, no.
Can't exit out.
No, never mind. Okay, Whatever you want to tell him, babe. You know, all the dialogue is good if you want.
Someone's claiming my roulette tables are fixed.
But your roulette...
Exactly. That's why I need a lawyer.
So will you be needing a regular lawyer or an excellent lawyer?
An excellent lawyer.
Any excellent lawyer or the best excellent lawyer?
The very best is good enough for me.
And who would you say that would be, Calavera? Who would you say is the best lawyer you know in all the land of the dead?
You are, Nick.
That's right. And that's why Maximino retains me on an exclusive basis. So, sorry, but I don't do odd jobs.
You would have to talk to him again anyway.
How's tricks, Nick?
Nah.
See, what did he say like when he hates cats?
I have to tell this to someone. I hate cats.
Me too. But they keep the lights on around here.
It sounds like he has an Irish accent. What's legal with the kitties? I don't get that.
Everything all legal with the kitties?
Yes. They keep themselves pretty clean.
Oh.
Virago, I really need a lawyer.
Well, my dance card is full. So what are you gonna do?
Blackmail. Yeah.
Gun, son.
I don't have a gun.
Oh. What if I said it?
I don't think he's gonna do
I
it.
could tell Max about you and Olivia.
That sort of claim could send a man like Max into quite a rage, especially if the messenger had no proof.
Max and I are friends. He'll believe me.
People believe what they want to believe, Calavera. And I want to believe you're a smart man who doesn't go around spreading dangerous rumors. I've got to talk to Max for a moment. When I get back, I hope you're gone, because I'm sick of looking at you.
My damn key.
He's stuck. And since he's gone, take his cigarette case.
Man, this is gonna get me in trouble.
And then away you go.
I don't think it would be a good idea to barge into Max's office while he's meeting with Nick.
You could talk to Maximino. He's not, he's an interesting character.
But he's busy.
Yeah, but not yet, not yet. You're gonna come back here anyway. No, don't go down. You have to take the elevator. If you're done here. For now. Okay. So, go upstairs.
I gotta pause the game soon and take a bathroom break.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, Manny Calavera, you never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
See, like, all of these women just want to pick a bone.
And get boned.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, these are a lot of characters.
The mic's still on, though.
So you don't want to say anything? I won't.
This is fun.
I'm glad. It's easy to get overwhelmed, though. sound good.
I couldn't hear us because I couldn't skip because it's live.
Oh yeah. Okay. Why'd you get back in here?
There we go. Now we are back. Alright.
So you wanna this flirtatious cop lady? Look at him, look at him.
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
Look at the poster.
LOL.
Why?
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
I actually don't know what the shuttle's for.
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't stop her.
Oh, God.
I like him.
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
You do need the metal detector.
I needed to find coins in my couch.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny. And so am I.
What kind of business goes on back
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Oh my God. This is so suggestive.
That messed up.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
You want her to strip search you?
Hell yeah.
So, remember, I find it so interesting because you have a freaking scythe, which is made of metal, but that doesn't show up in there. So, you know, that breaks the rules, but whatever. But, do you remember the bottle that you picked up, like, at your club?
Yes.
Remember what was in it?
Gold flakes.
Gold is made of metal.
So this is what we're gonna do.
We gonna drink.
We're gonna drink. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, don't drink from the turkey baster. That's kind of gross. See, this is gold.
Gold
right
flakes.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Just a sip. And you just go. And you put it away.
Manny, I'm on duty.
Worth a try.
Yeah, but then you go through the metal detector.
When's your break?
Dawn. Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
It is going off because of your scythe, but I don't get why that metal detector does not pick up your scythe, but whatever.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
Oh, there's my scythe right there.
Oh!
Oh, you're clean.
Wait a minute!
Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
That doesn't make sense. You
Got the gold flakes in me.
put the gold flakes in you.
Let's try it again.
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe you can't do it when you're in front of her.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Because I haven't played it on Steam before, but this is how...
I don't think I could swallow any more metal right now.
Wait, what? Never mind, he's dead. His stomach can handle the metal because he has no stomach!
Sir, if you will,
Well, he might
please
have a
place all of
stomach
your
in this
belongings
case.
on the security desk.
If there's metal in him, maybe it's stuck to his bones.
There we go.
You sure you're not packing anything else?
Guns.
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm
thought he
afraid
was
you'll have
drunk
to
when he
step
said
into
that.
the back with me.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes? They have such a great texture. They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face. Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting things.
Hedwig, now that's an interesting name.
I remember one time back when I was 6. Or maybe
I've
I
been
was
in
7.
situations like
no,
this
no.
before.
I had to be 6 because Mr. Rufus was still alive. Now
She's just
there
going
was a
all
good
over the
dog.
place.
Mr.
She just wanted
Rufus.
to
He
talk.
was such a
She
sweet
didn't
little
need to talk to
puppy.
Could I
We didn't
hold that
care that
metal
he was
detector
deaf.
for a second?
You want to hear her talk?
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
I didn't come to hear your shit. Okay, no way.
No way.
Oh, okay. Now where was I? Oh yeah. So
That's
the
not
only
funny.
industry in town was figs.
And they
Acres
do
and
that clicking
acres of
sound
fig
on
trees
purpose to
everywhere
annoy
you
you.
looked. I myself never really
But
cared
she's
for
banging
figs.
against
I
the
always
bone.
liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes?
And then she
They have such a
repeats herself.
great
I
texture.
think you were just at the part about your metal detector.
Are you sure you didn't just come back here for this metal detector?
Actually, I did come back here for your metal detector.
Actually, I did come back here just for your metal detector.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick
not
of it,
like
Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all men are after the same thing? Except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on ya. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
Carla.
So, okay, what's it called? You're not done yet? You're not done yet. Yeah, she didn't... You see that thing that... Oh, actually, what happens if you talk to her?
You wouldn't happen to have a second metal detector around here, would you?
Ugh.
You see that thing that's there? Yeah.
It's locked.
You don't know what it is yet. So, remember that?
It's
Yeah.
Virago's cigarette case.
Remember what's in it?
I don't think that would get me the key.
What's that?
She's a cop.
It's a little something special I bought for you.
Don't try to make nice, Manny. It's too late.
No, you gotta say something.
What?
More.
I don't know. I found it under your desk.
Unattended?
Yeah.
No, there was a shifty-looking guy with crazy eyes who put it there.
Oh my god. Give me that! It's a bomb!
There was some sort of dialogue that triggers for her to tell you
Another
what it is.
senseless act of terrorism.
It was a
done by
bomb.
security
No,
officer
that's a detonation
Carla.
kit.
Wow. It was completely destroyed by our own detonator, so I can't tell what kind of bomb it was. But here's something.
A key. I better bring that to Chief Bogan.
Yeah, you can analyze it with your metal detector.
Like, you could have done it without going through all that, and she said something different.
He just walks away. He's a player.
Well, she's also mad, so yeah.
Where's
Do you
she?
want to get the metal detector?
Yeah, with a metal detector.
Down there when she said fight the cats. Oh, you didn't see that. So downstairs, you put the key away, you're not gonna need it for a little bit. To the right. Look at the cat in the case.
Wow, somebody really liked this cat.
Looks like a... Oh, they're meowing.
Well, no. Wait. There was like a whole description there.
Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline, was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season when the airship Olivia 1 on its maiden voyage crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Cause in in ancient Egypt, they really revered cats.
Beloved Sandspoof.
Oh no, like, this is like the same thing. With between that and the cat imagery and the cat statues, they definitely took
that smell. Es peor que la muerte.
But of course, they're cats, so they have a litter box inside cat food.
That's the hole I saw Carla's metal detector fall through. Oh no.
Yeah, it's in the kitty litter. So remember what you have that's metal.
Gold?
No, your scythe. You can't use gold to take this thing out. You hear it beeping?
Yeah.
Then I could Egypt, they really treasured their cats and they buried people with their cats and stuff. Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out. I was kind of stupid. Beep beep. I don't know.
A little stinky, but it could be worse.
Oh, you wanna hear what he has to say if you try to pick up the litter?
I think it's just picking up my blade.
No, you still have the metal to pick it up. Sounds like a villain too, but
He was like, you really thought I was gonna pick that up?
no, babe. The can opener. You need that can opener. Basically, anything that you can pick up that looks clickable, you can just like, take it. That's like Adventure Game 101. You see it, you can pick it up, take it.
I'm pretty sure the remastered one you could tell.
It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for kitty. Great. Now it smells like a giant cat litter box and some sort of gelatinous demon mystery meat product
see that
in here.
the can get open too.
Yeah.
But you do need that. Okay, you don't ever need to come back to the giant demon kitty litter box.
Got the metal detector. Don't know what the hell I need a metal detector for.
I know what you're gonna give that metal detector to somebody. I had to remember a little bit. You want to give not yet. Unless you want to do that now. Can we go up? So you're done in the downstairs for now. Now that's where Carla was. Carla hates you and you don't have to talk to Carla anymore. Because, you know, Carla just wants to talk about herself and that dude will give you a strip search.
Troll.
I guess it's just for them to show like this big DMV thingy. You clicked it, right?
I did.
Oh, I guess. Because he does have something to say about it. Or whatever. Like a dead angel. Yeah, you weren't down here yet.
I know that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be like Minerva, like with the scales and the blindfold.
Oh.
Oh, this is the jail!
Hey, Terry, that was a beautiful speech out there.
Yeah, maybe so, but it landed me in here.
Don't worry. I'll get you the best lawyer in town.
Okay, Manny, but quick! Before the movement loses its buzz.
Hey, look at the wanted poster.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
Ah, someone stole Hector's suitcase. Okay, go down there. You see those double doors down there?
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
Oh.
If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
They say ass a lot in this game. Like, 9-year-old me thought that this game was very risque with how much they were saying that.
What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
I mean, not everybody can do this. It's hard.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in me.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time or you can't afford passage or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
That's sad.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
So, see, like, what's it called? He's your friend.
How's business?
Booming. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
Remember, he's your... Wait, what are you doing? Because, what's it called? He just has that little pickaxe and he needs better equipment. So...
The fuck is this?
That's the can opener thing.
Oh.
Who do you think could use it?
Would a metal detector help the cause?
Hey, just like downtown. You never know what this'll turn up. An engraved ring, a belt buckle with somebody's name on it.
Who would wear a belt buckle with the... Oh.
So, he is gonna come up later. You want me to tell you what you're gonna have to do?
Yes.
So, so what are the 3 things you have to do to go on the boat?
You have to go get the bee equipment.
Yes.
You have to get Gladys tools. And
Well,
you
that's
need
the
a
bee
union
equipment.
card.
But remember, there was...
And the other guy can't make it.
So what do you have to do with the other guy?
I gotta kill him.
No! You don't kill him, but you do want to make it seem as if he is dead. Manny will not kill anybody. He's too good for that. I think it's been established that he's good for that.
Oh, shortcut.
Yeah. Kind of.
Alright, so where's this guy at?
What guy?
That I have to convince not to go on the boat.
I don't think we should start that yet. It's gonna be kind of complicated. Okay, so since you're here, the quickest thing you could do is go back to the club.
Alright, how about we end it at the club?
Yes, we'll end it at the club. Go up, go up, go. No. Up. There.
Oh, my cafe?
Yeah, your
I
cafe.
thought you meant the blue casket.
Nah, I meant your club. Okay, I'm sorry. Cafe, the blue casket. So essentially, and honestly, I don't think you would have known this unless it was by chance, because I don't think it was mentioned anywhere in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to see this happen. No, well, hold on. Let's end it on a different note. Oh, she jumped up. Go downstairs. And you show Gladys that high roller card you got. No, you have to take it out. Select. And then we give it to Gladys.
Check out this fancy pass to the High Rollers Lounge. Can you believe how full of themselves they are over there? I don't think their place is any more VIP than ours, do you?
I don't know. I try to stay away from that place.
Really? Why?
'Cause of my problem.
Gladys? Compadre?
You better not have a gambling problem.
He does have a gambling problem.
Oh, we're gonna end it on a cliffhanger, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty good.
Well, Gladys, you have to end it on Gladys. He's
You
like
have to end
to
it
go.
on Gladys.
So we'll get to see his problem.
Okay, everybody, have a good night.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but it'll all make sense.